guys, on today's video I'm going to be doing my August favorites. I haven't done like one of these videos in so long where I just sit here and I just talk about like stuff with you guys. So hopefully this video doesn't ramble on forever. But yes, I did want to mention if during this video it looks like my highlight is super blinging or it just looks like I'm glowing, it's because I'm really hot right now. I'm waiting for the like techs to come to fix the AC unit. So today we're getting it fixed and hopefully I will not be sweating like this in any further videos. But yeah, so please bear with me. I'm like so dying right now because there's all these lights on me and I'm just like, I cannot turn on the ceiling fan because if I do it makes a noise and I just don't want that noise in my video. So I do this for you guys. All for you, baby. All for you. I wanted to start out with two highlighters that I've been loving this month. I recently got, I know I'm super late on this you guys, but I recently got the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. This is in collaboration with Jaclyn Hill and I just got it, and at first I didn't get it at first because I was just like not up for like it's selling out super quick. I wasn't down for like waiting online to get it, and I was like obsessed with other highlighters, so I was just like, I'll wait till the hype is over. And I did, and I recently like got it, I feel like maybe a month and a half ago. I can't remember exactly, but it's just such a pretty highlight. I'm like, are you kidding me? I had no idea it looked like this in person. I'd never seen it in person. This is what it looks like. So you can see on my finger right there. Okay, so the next highlighter, you guys are going to be super shocked because this highlighter I don't think is any more than $3. I know, and I've had it and it was like brand new because I have like so much like PR stuff that I get and it's like really hard to just like use everything right away. So I went into my makeup drawer, I found it. This is actually an e.l.f. baked blush in the shade Pinktastic. And so this is what it looks like. It's great because like I'm going to swatch it on my finger. And it's interesting because it looks so good with a wet brush. So hopefully you guys can see right here on this finger, this is the Baked Blush by e.l.f. Anyway, this is what it looks like. The shade at the top is Champagne Pop by Becca and Jaclyn Hill. And this one right here is Pinktastic, the Baked Blush by e.l.f. Alright, the next thing in my favorites list for the month is this Maybelline Master Contour by Face Studio. It's this contour and highlight stick. I know you guys have seen it in a lot of my recent tutorials. I've been wearing this non-stop. It's just, as you can see, like if you really look at it, it's kind of slanted because all I use is the contour side, like for the most part. I use the shade Deep. I use Deep because I gave light to my mom, I gave medium to my sister, and I kept the deep one because I'm just such a nice person that I gave them their shades first and then I just kept the darkest one because I'm like, you know what? I know how to use this stuff. Like, I can make it work. So I kept the darkest shade. But it works totally fine. I'm wearing it right now. I've been wearing it non-stop. As far as the highlight shade goes, this might be just a tad bit too dark for me to highlight with. Just a tad bit. Actually, like not really. If you're tan from the summertime, this will work just fine. Usually, most of the time, just forget to use it because I have such a routine as far as like my under eye concealer goes that I'll forget to use the highlight part of this. But I have used it in the past. It works just fine and I'm pretty neutral about it, but the side that I do like is that contour side. Alright, my favorite foundation of the month is going to be the Hourglass Vanish Foundation Stick. I am in the shade Warm Ivory. This is what it looks like. First off, I really like it because it's just so sleek. I love how it feels on my hands. Like, I don't know if you guys are crazy about packaging like that, but I don't know. I just like how sleek it is. It's just, yes, this is my foundation stick. It doesn't look like a foundation, but just wait. It is. I like how they were just being innovative with like the shape and everything. I like this foundation because it is a full coverage, but every time that I wear it, like I only need a little bit. And it doesn't feel like I'm wearing something super heavy on my face. So for example, like during the summertime, I still want full coverage. I'm a full coverage girl. I just love having full coverage foundation on my face. Is that a crime? No. This just kind of gives you the best of both worlds because it's lightweight, but it's also full coverage. So I like that. This shade may be a little bit on the dark, no, it's a little bit on the lightish side and a little bit too yellow for me. This is in the shade Warm Ivory, but I was sent these foundations for consideration from Hourglass. So they did send me a couple shades. This is the one that was closest to my actual skin tone, so this is what I had to work with here, and I do really like it. I make it work, obviously, because you know us YouTubers, I mean, we pretty much do this for a living, so we find ways to work with the products that we have, and I like it. And another thing I wanted to mention that I briefly showed just now is this brush. So this is the Hourglass foundation brush that's supposed to be used along with the foundation stick. I love this little brush. I've been using it with all types of foundations, but it works best with this one because it just totally and seamlessly blends in the foundation. Obviously, I have used this foundation with the Beauty Blender sponge, so if you don't have this brush, that's fine. I just wanted to let you guys know that I really like the brush as well. Speaking of foundation sticks, there are some other foundations that I do want to talk about that I am obsessed with. You guys know for a long time I was using the Lancome Teint Idole 24-Hour Foundation. It's just like a glass bottle with a pump on the top. I love that foundation. It's so great. I loved how it sat on my skin. Well, they recently came out with the foundation stick versions of the foundation. So it's basically the same exact foundation in a stick form. I'm obsessed. And the funny thing is that I use these 3 shades for an entire makeup, like a face look. It's funny. So I mix Bisque 420 with Bisque 340. So I'm not as dark as the 420, but I'm not as light as the 340. So I mix them together to create my perfect shade. I do love this foundation because, again, it's also a full coverage foundation, but I like how it feels because, again, it is one of those really lightweight foundations and you only need a little bit. And then I use the shade Ivoire 140 Neutral, which looks like this, and of course, as you can see, this is an extremely light shade for my skin tone. But what I use this for is for a concealer. And I know it is a foundation, but I like using it when I'm going out or if I'm filming a video, or I don't know, if I just want to be a little bit more glammed up with like just a fully glam heavy makeup look. I will use this as a concealer because it just blends so seamlessly under the eye, and it works. Okay, so I kind of don't have the packaging for this, but I did want to mention these because they have been my favorite false lashes of the month. And they are the Andrea 45 lashes, and they usually come in a pack of 2 like this. I'm obviously missing the top ones. I think I threw those away already. But this is what they look like. These have been, I mean, I used these already, so they may be a little tiny bit misshapen. But I love these lashes because they're the only lashes that I have found to completely fit the shape of my eye, like without me having to cut the lashes, without me having to like do anything crazy with them. You just like literally create this beautiful like lash extension effect. If you have like almond shape eyes or eye shape like mine, try these lashes. They may not work for everyone, like I said. I find they work best on my eye shape, so if we have similar eye shape, then definitely try these out. I found them at Ulta, and I think you get like a pack of 2 for like $5. Alright, so my favorite makeup eyeshadow palette of the month is definitely going to be my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, which looks like this. It's so beautiful. I don't have a palette like this in my collection. It's just like such a pretty like felt covered palette, and it has all of these beautiful colors. I've done 2 makeup tutorials from this palette. I will link them in the description box for you guys, but this is what it looks like. It's so pretty. But this is a palette I don't have anything like this in my collection. The color range is so unique, and it's something that before I got this and before this came out, I would close my eyes and I would see a palette like this because these are all the colors that I'd been like craving for, especially like the orangey brown colors. And the minute that this came out, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like exactly what I was dreaming about. And it was sold out for such a long time. And then I finally was able to get my hands on it. So this is definitely one of my favorite palettes of the month. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is a gel eyeliner. This is from Kylie Cosmetics. This eyeliner is legit one of the best eyeliners I have ever tried in my entire life. It legit goes on so intense, and so creamy, and it sets so quickly on the eyes and it stays put. This is great for summer, if you're crying your eyes out, whatever the case may be, it's not gonna budge. It even takes kind of a long time to remove it with makeup remover, but that's how strong this stuff is. So basically this is just what it looks like. It's a little pot like this, and I just use an angled liner brush with it, and I just go ahead and dig in there, and I just do a quick wing liner. Alright, so now I want to move on to my favorite lip products of the month. So I have a bunch of liquid lipsticks. Well, not a bunch. I have a couple liquid lipsticks that I've been loving. Two of them are from the same line. They are from the Bare Minerals Gen Nude collection. And this recently released as well. And so I was able to try like a bunch of the different like liquid lipsticks and all that stuff from the collection. And I fell in love with two shades in particular because they're totally up my alley. It's weird. They feel like a really soft, velvety lip gloss. This is probably the shittiest way for me to have shown you guys what this looks like, but I can't think straight because I'm hot right now. This is what Slay looks like. Slay, slay, slay. This is just the awkwardest swatch on the earth right now. This one is in the shade Scandal. You can see a picture of what it looks like on me on my Instagram. This is Scandal right here. It's this beautiful kind of purpley brown color. I'm so bad at describing shades, but that is what it looks like. It's like a beautiful, deep plum color. And then this one right here is Slay, which is like a beautiful, it's like a nudie pink color. Now I do have a favorite metallic liquid lipstick. This one is from the Kylie Cosmetics Metallics collection. It is in the shade King K. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, it's just this beautiful bronzy golden color. I'm going to swatch it right next to Scandal from Bare Minerals. And it's just, I just love it by itself. And if you want like a plumping look, like a plumping effect on your lips, this is definitely going to give you that look. It definitely makes my lips look a lot bigger than what they are. And I just think, because it reflects the light. So it's just such a beautiful metallic color. And I love these metallic liquid lipsticks because they go on so soft and almost like wet. I don't know, they're like just moisturizing, and it's just so nice because it's such a change from her just regular liquid lipsticks, which do dry super matte. So speaking of King K from Kylie Cosmetics, I wanted to do something a little bit special for you guys today because I feel like I haven't done a giveaway in a long time, and I wanted to do something for you guys from me, not from a company, not from anything like that. So I wanted to give away 2 of the Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipsticks in the shade King K to 2 lucky subbies. But of course there are rules and regulations for this giveaway. I want to make sure that the person that I give it away to is deserving of it and follows the rules. So the rules are just super easy. They're always the same thing on my channel. You must be a subscriber of CutesieGirl09, and don't worry, I will check if you're subscribed to me. And also like this video, give it a thumbs up if you'd like to. And then you can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Go ahead and leave your entries on there as well. Like I said, you can comment down below in the YouTube comment section, or you can also hit me up on social media. The more that you enter, the more chances I will see your post and the more chances you will have to win. So it's as easy as that, and I will announce the winner. I will put a date in the description box because I'm not sure how long I want this to run for. Probably about a week, so maybe next week. But 2 lucky winners will win these. These are completely brand new Kylie liquid lipsticks. I'm so excited to give these away to 2 lucky winners. So going back to my favorites, I'm wearing this hat, by the way, because 1, it's freaking cute because it's like suede. I don't know if you can tell, it's like a faux suede, and it's like such a cute baby blue color. But at the same time, it's because my hair is like super frizzy because of the heat. So I'm like, I don't know how to like tame it. So I'm wearing this hat in this video, so hopefully it works. But anyway, next favorite is going to be these NAD Wax It's this NAD's Facial Wand Eyebrow Shaper, quick and easy hair removal for delicate facial areas. I usually go and I get like my eyebrow, like my face wax, you know what I mean? Like my eyebrows, upper lip. I usually go and get that done, and I get both of them threaded, which hurts like a mother. Lately I've just been really lazy, and I just haven't been feeling like going in, getting my eyebrows done. It's like, So I saw this at Target while I was like walking through like the shaving aisle. I don't know what I was getting, but I think I was with Julian. He was getting like deodorant. I don't know. I saw this. I was like, interesting. Let's try it. And I'm like, I'll try it on you first because you'll be my test dummy. So I did Julian's eyebrows with it. It worked pretty cool. It's awesome. So it's basically this little pen, okay? And this green stuff is the wax. So there's no heating required for this. All you do is you turn this little knob and the wax will come out of the pen side, and you can just go ahead and outline the areas where you want to, you know, remove the hair. And then it also comes with these little wax strips as well. So then you take a wax strip and you go ahead and you just wax right off. So it's real easy because it's like a tailored application. You don't have to like cut a strip or anything. You just apply it wherever you want it and it's good to go. So it's pretty decent. It doesn't remove like super, like all the hair like super quick. Like you might have to do like 1 or 2 times before like it actually removes like every piece of hair. But it does the job. Alright, so really quick, moving on to a fashion favorite. I did show you guys this on my Snapchat and I did an unboxing when I got it earlier this month. And it is my new bag. I recently wanted to get a neutral colored crossbody that was big enough to hold, you know, my camera, like my digital camera where I take selfies with, like my phone, you know, like just everything that you want to take with you. A lot of the times, like a lot of the crossbodies I have are way smaller than this and they don't fit everything that I want them to, so I end up having like to hold stuff and it was just like a pain in the ass. So I decided to get this one. This is the Gucci Disco Soho, I think, crossbody. It's beautiful. I love it. It's like exactly what I wanted and I'm just like obsessed with it. It's so freaking cute. I like the simplicity of it. I like how classic this bag is. This is definitely, if you're interested in getting a Gucci bag, this is one of the classic bags that you can get because it's never going to go out of style. I want to kind of cut this short a little bit because I feel like I've talked about a lot. So I do want to get these 2 little items into this video. I have had so much more time lately and I've been able to get back into the swing of reading for fun. I am a huge bookworm, you guys. I love reading. It's been something like since I was a child, I was just obsessed. Like I would have my dad take me to the library and we'd spend hours there and I would just like leave the library with like a ton of books, like a stack. Like my dad would have to help me take the books out into the car. That's how many books we would get on each trip to the library. So I did start reading. This book is the new Harry Potter book. I am a huge Harry Potter fan. I started reading his books when I was a child. I didn't think another Harry Potter book would come out. It technically hasn't because this is not an actual novel. It is a play. It's Harry Potter and the Cursed Child parts 1 and 2. It's a play, so it's a super easy read actually. Like I finished this in 2 days and that's because I took forever because I didn't want it to end. I was like trying to basically like space it out because I just didn't want to finish it so quickly. If you are a Harry Potter fan and you've read it already, let me know in the comment section. Don't give anything away for those of you who haven't watched it, or I mean haven't read it. Don't give anything away, but let me know if you're a Harry Potter fan because that would be so cool. Like I'm such a Harry Potter fan, it's so crazy. Alright, so the next thing that I wanted to mention just really quickly is also, I actually got this for my graduation and this is my iPad mini. It's my iPad, I think it's the iPad mini Air. I'm not sure, but I have the gold one. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of hard to get it out of this little case, but it just looks like this. It's so cute. I love it. I had like the bigger iPad, and Julian decided to get me a smaller one because he knows I like to read and he knows I like to take my iPad with me everywhere, and he just wanted to get me something a little bit smaller and more convenient. So I love it so much, but that's not exactly what I want to talk about. But I did want to talk about a book that I've been reading. I actually finished reading it already, but it's The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. And if you're interested, they're actually coming out with a movie in, I think, November or so. So this is what it looks like. I'm glad that I chose to read it before I end up watching the movie because now I know what happens. And it's always great to read the book before you watch the movie because there's so much the movie doesn't give to you that the book does. So I like always doing that before I watch a movie based on a book. But this book is so good. If you're into like mystery thrillers, like psychological thrillers, This is definitely awesome. It reminds me of Gone Girl. I don't know if you've seen the movie or read the book, but yes, great book. Highly recommend it. Alright, so I think I am finally done with my favorites. I'm so glad that this video is done. And please guys, don't get me wrong, I love filming for you guys, but I am sweating bullets right now. I have these huge lights on me, okay, no ceiling fan on, I'm dying. So I'm gonna cut it right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this favorites video. Let me know if you want me to incorporate more books in like future favorites videos, because that's definitely a part of my life I don't really share with you guys. I love reading and stuff like that, so I don't know, I just kind of want to share with you guys sometimes, because it isn't all about makeup and beauty and fashion. We can also talk about, you know, other things that we like to do. And don't forget to enter my giveaway if you're interested in winning one of the two Kylie Cosmetics King K Metallic Liquid Lipstick. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to see more videos, and you will get notified on your mobile devices when I post new videos, which is great. And yeah, I think that's it. So I will see you guys again very soon in yet another video. Bye!